Hello, this is Hood Holmes. Well, I finally got Dishonored. I'm so happy. I had to wait till midnight to play it, but I'm happy. Anyway, I want to make a video today on a few little hints and tips, and just where I am so far in the story really, just to show you a bit of the graphics and tell you what I think of the game. Right, so I've started out the game with Dishonored sneakily. I'm not going to try and kill anyone throughout the whole game. I've got this on the hardest difficulty actually, and I can tell you it is very difficult. I'm going to show you a few little bits and bobs now. So I'm in the prison here, and I'm just left my jail cell. What I'm going to show you is the best way to take someone down and get rid of their body quickly. So what we can do, you can monitor their patterns as well, because their patterns they're pretty easy to monitor. We've got these three guys here at the moment. He always walks up here. This one here, he's going to walk all the way back down. This one on the right turns around and walks to the right. So we're going to get this one first when we're ready. Come on, you know you want to go away. Come on, Mr. Guard. There we go. So what you want to do is you want to go over and hold down your right bumper if you're on your Xbox controller. And as you get to the end, now hold X to carry. Now I know it says, I know it does say to hold X, but make sure you hold it straight away. If you leave it, sometimes you actually miss it and it doesn't let you, it just puts the body down the ground and you try and pick it up and you get caught. Well, I can tell you, I'm really loving this game so far. The graphics, I've got this on the highest spec graphics on my PC and it's running lovely, so smooth. The lighting effects are amazing on this, the sounds are nice. The characters' faces, you know, the facial expressions, detail looks really cool as well. Right, so I've left the jail cell area, and I'm actually escaping at this point. If you look at the lighting on this game is lovely. The colours are really nice. At the moment, you've got all these rats running around down there, and I honestly wanted to go straight up to have a look at the detail on the rats. They tried to eat me, so. Please feel free to save your game and have a look at the rats, but they may try to eat you. I know they'll try to eat you. And they do quite a bit of damage as well. So what we're going to do to get rid of those rats, you've got all these dead bodies here. So what you need to do is, you need to use these as a decoy for the rats. So what I did, I grabbed the rats over here, threw them, see that one of the rats just got me already, and they will start swarming on that body. Which leaves you to go over to the gate and open it. You see they've devoured the body down there. Go away, little rats. So yeah, rats are pretty cool. When they're in low numbers, 1 or 2, then you usually don't have any problems. But when they're in a big group like that, you have to be careful. Try and jump up high, stay away from them, because they're naughty little monkeys.
Has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
The atmosphere on the game is really intense as well. Like you really, you know, you make sure you look everywhere as well for supplies, because there are lots of things hidden away in all the corners. And I think I've said on previous videos as well, I love looking around games in every corner possible, you know, to see if there's anything I've missed, anything hidden away. So look in all the corners, because you will find special things. Now we've got our first tripwire, which you can trigger, but I've found usually that if you trigger them, you end up getting hurt. So what we're going to do is, we're going to climb up here. Just got tempted to see if there's anything hidden down there. You can climb over the top of this pipe, and that is where the trap's set up. So you've got the projectile launcher there, so you can disarm it and loot it. So I just got incendiary bolts, and that would have actually hurt me quite a bit. You would have lost quite a bit of health there, so we've disabled that first one. I know I am missing bits and pieces here, bits of loot and that, but I want to show you bits and pieces. Let's have a look. You've got a lot of notes in that hidden around. Some of them don't mean anything. You know, some of them they're good. They're just for the storyline. Others are quite good. Like that note there was left on there for me because I have to pick up my special equipment here. So I've got my first little crossbow. and a new blade. That was the poorest attempt at opening the gate ever. So you've got a tripwire here, so we're going to run and slide, hold B. So we slid on that, and there's the trip. There's the actual device that was going to kill us, projectile launcher. Disarm it, get you incendiary bolts. Now here's something that it was late at night, it was like 2 in the morning. I completely missed this. I was sitting there wandering around looking for a bottle of whiskey or something, maybe smash it open, get a note or something. But if you read Jelly's share letter, you've got, in case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey, got it? If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. So where it is, I didn't see this last night. Again, very tired. But you go across the safe, smash these bottles, and you've got these numbers here. I don't know if you can see that. It is very dark here, but you've got 451. So 451. So we go back and put that in the safe. And there we go. Right, so we've got Mary Jewel box, gives us 50 coins. And you've got health elixir. Right, so I've escaped the prison and I've arrived over here on my boat, and I'm ready to see the organisation. I've seen a lot of people show this same gameplay footage online, and they've always kind of walked straight up like a linear path and gone into the bar around the corner, and they've sat there listening to the conversation, and then they'll just walk up. I like to try and always find less linear paths and see, you know, because I know how complex this game is and how much you can do on it. So I thought I'd go and have a quick wander around. So I started climbing up places, and the best place I went was here. So I climbed up here, and what this does essentially is you're gonna get to here earlier than you usually would. So when you're in the pub, I'm assuming you can just go straight up the stairs there, and you'll be able to go to the same place. Except here you're getting there earlier. So we're gonna cut the stairs, and here you are. I've already actually been in here and I've looted everything, but this is your own. This is your own hideaway. So I've taken all my bits and pieces that are left on the sides, and then you can actually just work your way downstairs back to the normal area where people usually start off. Bricked up wall, who knows what's in there? Probably nothing, probably buildings missing. So carry on walking down, so you've got your first door here, which leads off to other rooms. Again, I've been around and looted a lot of stuff in these rooms, but you want to make sure you go down here as well. Don't miss out on some of the stuff that's hidden away down there. You've got things like your audiograph players. If you start playing them, you get to listen to the bits of the story.
It seems we've moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. Pendleton's voting block and my military connections.
This looks like the slaves' quarters. But yeah, make sure you check out all these. I mean, that's the way I did it. Didn't make any difference to the way, the way it happened. Turns out later when you go down to carry on with the storyline. So yeah, make sure you look everywhere, because you will find little bits and pieces hidden around everywhere. Oh, one last thing actually I haven't shown you yet, which you're going to use anyway, but is you can hold X here over your doors to look through keyholes. Now it is really handy. I've used it a lot when I was in the prisons there, because most of the time when I was opening the doors first off, the guards were actually walking towards the door, and I hadn't noticed, so I was getting caught straight away. So make sure you look through the keyholes when you're going through certain areas where you know there's enemies around. Right, so I'm here in my quarters, and I was told to go and have a kip, so I went to sleep, and I've awoke, and I seemed to be in some sort of dream. At first I thought it was one of the worst bugs that could have possibly happened to this game, but no, it was a dream. You've got things all above us. It's very cool, but everything's kind of, there's a lot of stuff that's frozen in time, and then there's things that are moving here as well. You can see up here, look. Let's go and show you around here. So this is taking you back to where you were originally in the storyline.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that men call magic.
Have a feeling we're going to get our powers.
These forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
I will. Right, so one thing I haven't mentioned yet is in the game, when you start off, you don't actually have any powers. I thought you might start off with a few maybe, but no, you don't start off with any powers. And so here it's going to tell us how to use Blink. So press L2 left trigger to execute a fast and stealthy forward dash through the world. You can also use it to move upward, but the distance is reduced. Aiming at ledges will allow you to blink forward and climb up. And it also says hold L2, hold LT left trigger to target your destination with precision. A blue sphere indicates that you should reach your destination. A blue arrow indicates that you will climb up when you reach your destination. So let's go and try out Blink. So you can see, look, this is where we were originally. Hold left trigger, and you blink, you zoom over. So, here we go. You cannot save her. You cannot save her. It was written by a madman. God, this is so fun. Oh, I missed! Oh no! Well, there's the first fail. Oh, that's pretty good though. You're in a dream, so it looks like you can just jump off and you'll be put back on spot. Let's try that. Cool. Well, don't worry about dying in the dream because you're always going to be saved. Need to wait for some more power to build up here. Right, so you can look at the way they've done this. Everything's frozen in time, and this looks stunning. If you look at that, you can pick up Emily's letter there. But look at the facial. I mean, these are some creepy dudes here. But let's move on in this dream of ours. He's obviously got pissed off, throwing his toys out the pram. Oh, look what we got here! Look at these two dudes. Look, they're trying to escape. Look at that. The bullets spiraling through. I mean, if that doesn't make you want to buy this game, then I don't know what will. Look at that. That is cool. That is very cool. I haven't come across these yet. These robots in the single player game, except for this dream, but I haven't actually had to encounter them yet. I'm not looking forward to it either. You know, seeing as I'm trying to do everything stealthy without killing everything, so I'm probably going to have to try and possess them, I guess, when I get that power. But no, this is cool. This is very cool. So let's go upwards. Look, you've got the arrow, which says you're going to climb up when you get there. Ooh, I've run out of power again.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes. no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another room.
I will, sir. Don't you worry. Now this is cool. When you're holding this heart, if you hold it in the area that you're going to try and find a rune, this heart will actually light up, and it also beats, so you can really feel the vibration for your controller as it happens. And it is quite weird. Feeling the heartbeat is kind of gross. But also, if you do your left trigger over an enemy, you end up actually apparently you're supposed to hear, like, you know, whispers and stuff, secret information. I haven't tried it yet though, because I haven't got to the point yet where I can use it on an enemy. But let's hold left trigger. So let's use the heart to get to one of these rune areas. So if you keep holding it, look, the heart's lit up. Let's switch using our left bumper to blink, see if we can get down there. You can't get down there like that. I missed, I hit something there. So let's make our way back there. Right, I'm gonna that was a different way. I did that a different way than last time when I jumped down here last time. This topsy-turvy house. Then I jump down again here. And remember to look for these chests as well, look, because you will get things in here. Now you have to switch back using your left bumper to blink. And now if you get the heart out again, it goes mad. And it feels quite gross actually. The heart pumping away, you can feel the controller vibrating as well. I've just woken up from my dream. I hope I'm not going back into another dream. And I've just picked up bone charms which I found on the desk. Now bone charms provide small supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening for the song they emit. By default, you can activate up to 3 bone charms at once in the bone charm section of the journal. So let's pick up some of this stuff. Let's see what the bone charm stuff does as well. Now you've got a lot of these stories. Again, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm not going to go and read through it all. See if there's anything else that's appeared in our cause. No? Right, let's see what this bone charm does then. So, right, so we're going to have a look at these bone charms. So I found them here. Once you've gone into your inventory areas, you can, I've got the 3 firewater, fencer and blast resistant. So firewater, shot whiskey bottles explode with greater intensity. Fencer, win sword versus sword contest more frequently. And blast resistant, damage from explosions reduced slightly. So only slightly. Right, let's choose this one, and this one. We got 3. Now I will note as well, bone charms. It says currently you could, at the minimum you could have had 3. I actually used some of my skill points earlier when I was using coins to upgrade my stuff, so I could actually have 2 more bone charms. So you can see I've got 2 extra spaces there as well, so you can upgrade those.
Good day.
Right, so things not to do when you're with your friends is try and hurt them. I'm going to try and put her to sleep. And I'll come back and I'm also going to try and stab her. Well, I've slit her throat, and I'm assuming I've failed the mission. The loyalist conspiracy is dissolved. So you can't kill your friendly people. So don't do that, you bad people. So let's give you a quick look around this bar, this pub. Alright love, pour us a drink. Pint of Foster's please. She doesn't look impressed. Okay, let's leave her alone. So let's go down here. We're going to the streets here.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district.
I love the look of the smoke on these old chimneys as well. It's just amazing. It makes the atmosphere even better when you get to see the smoke coming out of these chimneys. Just give you a look around. But so far I'm pretty impressed with the visuals. So so what we've got to do now, I've got to go and actually eliminate someone for the first time. Although, as I'm going to be stealthy, I'm not going to be killing him myself. So I've got to figure out how to kill him without actually killing him. That makes sense. Look at that, look at the light in that, it's lovely. Right, so one thing I was going to do before I get on the boat to leave here to do my first assassination was use the heart, because he said about checking out for another rune. Now, again, I've told you that I love looking around places when I'm on these games. I go everywhere, as far as I can possibly go on these games. And this is telling me the runes around here. Now, I've already been round all of this. In fact, I got round there and realised, you know, there's some sort of fish in here as well that kills you. But yeah, I've been round here already, so it is very mission based as well. Like, you know, you'll get a objective come up, and it looks like it'll just add in the object. It's not going to be there before that objective happens. So here we go. So yep, there we go. Found a rune. The powers you obtain from runes can be used creatively to defeat enemies or move through the environment. Blink from roof to roof, possess rats and fish, or slow time before rushing a group of enemies. So I've got a new rune. So it says press select. You can see the new rune being added. So I've got one rune to use. I'm not sure if I'm going to spend it yet though. Dark vision. See in the dark and see living beings through walls, including their fields of vision. Representations of the sounds that you make are also visible. No, I'm going to hold off for now because I want to save up for possession, which is 3 runes. So I need another 2. Yep, I am ready to go. Let's go. Ooh. Distillery District. Look at this. Wow. That is lovely.
Go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends
Did
up
he say
burned to a
City Walk or Shitty Walk?
Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. And there are the real odd birds living on the fringes, like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Ooh, look at that. Some rat. Yummy.
If you decide to go up Clavering, don't let the guards spot you.
Right. Here we are. So I get to do my first assassination attempt, I believe, in this city. I just want to show you one more thing before I end this, which is the water. If you get as excited about water as me, you're going to love this. Look at the water, it's very nice, it's cool. You've got these fish in there as well, stay away from them, look, because they try and kill you, they try and bite you. Leave me alone. But yeah, the water effects on this are very cool as well. You can see you've got the drips appearing on the screens as well. Also when you go on the waterfalls, you get the waterfall effect over you as well, it's nice, it's really cool. Right, well I hope you've enjoyed this video. I will be making another video shortly on the Dishonored powers wheel. Now once I've got a few more powers and weapons under my belt, I will be able to do that video for you, and I'll show you a little tutorial on each one showing exactly what happens when you use it and how to use it. Once again, I hope you've enjoyed the video, so please leave me a like, a nice comment, and subscribe to my channel and look out for further videos in the future. Thank you very much for watching, see you soon.